When you have sparkle, it's like, it's just the best time, right? With sparkle in your life, nothing's too difficult. It doesn't matter who comes into your space, what situations happen, what emotions come in your way. It's just like, yeah, I got this. And even more than that, you might actually be really playful and really like, ooh, what has life got in store for me today? Having sparkle means that you've got energy to do the things you love and to cope with the things that you don't love. Or not even better than cope, you actually just process them in a totally different way. So having sparkle in your day is just the best way to live. Just think about it for a moment. What does sparkle feel like for you? I know you know. There's this kind of little bit of a bubbling feeling on the inside. This is excited anticipation for what life has to offer you. Just close your eyes for a moment and just connect into that amazing energy of when you feel your sparkliest. We all grew up with fairy tale stories, right? The ones where there's this fairy that comes along with her beautiful tinsy little wings and her little bag of beautiful sparkly fairy dust. Now I want you to imagine that you have your own little bag of magic fairy dust, and inside this magic fairy dust is your sparkle. And in this moment, I want you to take out some of that sparkle and just sprinkle it all over yourself and just feel how alive and sparkly and magical and how exciting life feels for you. Isn't it so cool how just talking about your sparkle, about being sparkly, instantly raises your energy vibration? Isn't it just magical with all the things we have going on in our lives? It's no wonder that sometimes we feel like we've lost our sparkle, like it's totally disappeared from our lives, and we wonder, where has it gone to? I don't think that our sparkle's ever really truly gone or even disappeared. I think what happens is that we allow the energy of other things, of life around us, of all the to-do lists that we have to do, all the tasks we have to do, all the jobs we have to do, kind of just sits on top of our sparkle. And it's like these layers that kind of hide away. And so our sparkle's in there somewhere, but it's kind of hidden by all the stuff we have in our lives. Ever since I started working with energy and this whole concept of sparkle, what I've realized is that if we do absolutely nothing, lots of things actually will fill our space. Our calendars will be full, our days will be filled, we'll have so many tasks to do, there'll always be something for us to do, always be someone who wants to talk to us, there's always something grabbing and needing our attention. And so when our diaries are filled, our calendars are filled, our social lives are filled, everything's just filled with this stuff. It's no wonder that our sparkle can gradually get hidden more and more beneath all of that stuff. So the big question here is, if you want to feel your sparkle and be able to connect to it beneath all of the stuff and have it shine through in your life, what do you need to do? Having sparkle in your life every day is an active practice. And what do I mean by an active practice? You see, when we do nothing, our space gets filled anyway. So we need to ensure that we are prioritizing and making space in our day and in our life to connect to our sparkle, to fill our being with the feeling of how sparkly and how amazing we are. So just take a moment and think about the last time that you felt really sparkly. What is it that you were doing? Who were you with? Where were you? All of these are little key indicators as to the places, people, and things that bring sparkle into our life. So let me give you an example. I love nature. actually all types of nature. I love the trees, I love the mountains, I love the ocean, I love the wind, I love the calmness, I love being in the sky, I love being in the water, I love being on the earth. I really connect to nature in such an amazing way. And all of the sports that I do, or the hobbies that I do, combine and harness the elements to create this fun, playful exercise. Well, I don't really feel like it's exercise. It just feels like fun playtime to me. And this is where I really connect to my sparkle. I feel it so deeply when I'm engaged in nature in this way, where I can feel the wind blowing on my face, where I can feel the water all around my skin, where I can breathe in the fresh air of the mountains, when I can stand on the edge of a cliff and just get this beautiful vista, this amazing perspective on the world around me. And as I'm talking about those things and sharing them with you, I can feel this joyfulness, this sparkly feeling rising up inside of me, because I go to these places and I spend time in these places enough for me to just visualize and imagine pulling in that energy, pulling in that sparkle into my life. I've become aware of what brings sparkle to my life, and so I make a conscious choice to take time every day to reconnect to that sparkle. And it doesn't mean that I have to go into the mountains every day to do that, but I do some form of connection to that energy. And when I do that, the sparkle just starts flooding into my life. Why is it even important to have sparkle in your life? Well, it's important because you feel alive. You feel energized, you feel joyful, you feel on purpose, you feel aligned, you feel centered, you feel as if you've got the flow of things happening within your life. And if you are wanting to serve in this world, if you're wanting to help other people, if you're wanting to connect to people on this magical level, you need sparkle in your life. You need to feel your sparkle, you need to connect to your sparkle. Because if you try to show up in the world and in your work from a place of heavy energy, from depleted energy, from low energy, from sparkle-less energy, without sparkle, you can never show up as your true self, your authentic self, because there's something missing. There's this alive quality about you that's missing. What I would urge you to do is to either journal or spend some time really remembering those times, those places, those people that bring sparkle into your life, and then make a conscious choice, make a conscious decision to have more of that, to reconnect to that energy and be aware of how that energy feels within your physical system, within your energetic system, within your emotional system. And then carry that beautiful, amazing, sparkly energy throughout your day. Share your stories. Tell me about what brings sparkle into your life. I'd love to hear about it. And I hope that we get to connect sometime soon. Have a beautiful and magical week. Bye for now.